Hello and welcome to Eddie B's bike shop. We've got a little bit of space in the workshop today, so I'm going to show you how to put a new inner tube into your wheel. Imagine you're out on your bike, you get a puncture, what do you do? Well, let's do it with the back wheel. It's always the hardest. Try and get the chain so it's about midway on the block, makes it easier to take the wheel off. Undo the lever here, lets the calipers go out, and a couple of turns, drop the wheel out, and the chain just comes off like that. Quite simple. Now, if you're outside, don't just dump your bike down. Place your bike safely and carefully on a piece of grass or on a glove or something that's going to protect the frame. Okay? So look after your bike. Fork ends, you don't want to take the paint off and damage the carbon fibre. So be careful when you put your bike down. Now, undo the little screw on the valve, and with your tyre levers, it doesn't really matter where you start, but I normally start opposite the valve. 3 of the levers in, that's it. Take the middle one out, fingers in. Oh, try again. There we go, fingers in, all the way around. If you don't have strong fingers, then use your tyre levers. And remember, the tube has a puncture, so it doesn't matter if you nip it with the tyre levers now. It's damaged anyway, you can fix it when you go home. So just tube back, valve out, pull that one out. Save that if you want to mend it when you get home, or bin it. There might be a bin around. Don't throw it in the countryside. Okay, and then check around the inside of the tyre, see if there's any thorns or glass sticking in it. That seems okay. Okay, now, I always carry 2 spare inner tubes with me when I train or go riding, in a little bag underneath the saddle. So a couple of tubes, new tubes, 3 tyre levers, a little bit of money in the bag, maybe some leeches, some little sticky patches for emergency, and what else you can cram in. Okay? Remember, we're trying to travel light. So a nice brand new tube out of its packet. Take the plastic cap off, take the little screwy thing off. You'll find that if you put a little bit of air in the inner tube, it will help it go in quite a lot easier. So, find the hole. The hole's disappeared, so that can't be right. There's the hole. Stick the tube in, making sure it doesn't get twisted. Pull the tube over, the tyre over. Okay, and now we can gently feed the tube back in. A little bit more air in the tube would have been good, but hey, let's see. So we're trying to get the tube to sit in the rim. Okay, we don't want to pinch the tube when we put the tyre, this side of the tyre back on. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, so as you can see, the tyre is in there sitting. Now let's start with the tube, the valve, and we'll just push the tyre back on like that. Do this with your fingers, it doesn't take a lot of pressure. You don't need tyre levers at the moment. Depending on the size of your tyre, you might be able to just roll it in all the way around with your fingers. Okay, and I always do this to make sure the tyre is sitting well, and then put the little screwy thing on. Voila! Undo the valve. Now, I've got the luxury here in the workshop of a track pump, but out on the road you'll have a small pump. You won't have one of these in your pocket, and that will just inflate. Okay, so that's nice and hard. We'll put the plastic cap on. Out the way. If you're outside in grass, remember to pick everything up. A nice safe place. Now we're ready for the wheel back in. Slide the wheel back in. Get the chain over the middle there, push it down, and it naturally drops in. A couple of whizzes round, and make sure it's not too tight. If it's too tight when you close it, you'll have a nightmare trying to get it off. So, there you go. Don't put the lever right up against the frame. It makes it really hard to do it. Do the brake back up, and hey presto, there we are. Okay, if I rushed a little bit when you're outside, you might have more time. Take your time and do a good job. Okay, so you'll find it's quite simple. That's it. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.